Welcome back to another episode of Silk Sessions After Hours Unfiltered. I'm your girl, Mimi Michelle, your hairstylist, your author, and your podcaster. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want you to get involved. I want you to ask questions. And I want you to leave your comments and don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead, take a little moment and click that button so we can get this party started. Okay, so I have so much to talk about. Welcome to a wonderful, magnificent Monday, marvelous Monday. It's a wonderful Monday. God gave us a brand new day to see, and Lord, we ought to just be happy about it. Now, I've had an amazing weekend. I was supposed to go support my girl Michelle at this place called Katie Vibes, but I end up spending the weekend with my niece. And boy, let me tell you, she is an expensive date. So she came over and I put my tent up. I'm gonna have to put pictures up of my tent, but I didn't really want to show y'all my tent until I finished decorating it. But I put the B-board tent in the backyard, the gazebo. And that's where I've been since I put it up. I go out there every night. Boy, do I have problems. But I know that's where I'm probably gonna be working on my books. It's so relaxing. But I've been out there smoking me a little cigar and sometimes have me a cocktail, sometimes just like some water or whatever. And so my niece came over and she thought it was her dollhouse. So we went out there, but baby, when them bugs, you could hear them crickets in the night. She was like, I'm ready to go inside now. So after we went inside, she was like, are we gonna have movie night? Well, of course we're gonna have movie night if you kicking it with Amy. So we went to HEB. I'm back friends with HEB. Charge it to my head, not my heart. So we went to HEB, and baby, she wanted all the snacks. Okay, so she wanted Pringles, not just any kind of chips. She wanted Pringles in the purple container. That's barbecue. She wanted gummy worms. She wanted these little chocolates with like marshmallows, what kind of stuff inside. And I was like, okay. And she had to have Sprite. Now, y'all know my sister coupons, and she has loads of Sprite in her garage, and it hurt me to buy that 12 pack, 6 pack, or whatever other mini Sprites, because I wasn't about to get her no big Sprites because she would have drank all them Sprites up. That baby loves Sprite. So I got her Sprite, and she wanted to watch David. It's a little cartoon that comes on, I think, Netflix. About David and Goliath and that nature. And she just really wanted to watch it. And before you know it, them snacks were still on the table. Now, she ate some of them Pringles, but she was sleeping. Once she went to sleep, I went to sleep. It was an amazing night. And I had a weird kind of week. My dryer broke. That dried the clothes. My hot water heater went out, and y'all know, if I told y'all the story about me and cold showers, I couldn't do it. I was like, please come fix this hot water heater. They came and repaired that today. And so the hot water is hot water in just the way I like it. So I was like, won't he do it in a mighty way? So I can't wait to wash this space and get in that shower. Oh, it's going to feel so very good. So, like I told y'all, my sister loves the coupon. And y'all know, since I've been doing hashtag, this is not hashtag, I'm just saying. I'm going to tell y'all why I slipped and said that in a minute. But since I've been doing silk sessions after hours unfiltered, I do my makeup almost every day. So she brought me, wait, let me see. And y'all know I've been using some drugstore stuff to see what worked good and what don't. But, ooh, look at this, y'all. Look at this palette. I pretty much did my whole face, except I still wear my L'Oreal. I got my L'Oreal foundation on. Um, but everything in my hand is CoverGirl. And these eyes, ooh, they so soft and pretty. So I did the shadow with this. And this is the eyeshadow primer. It's a tinted primer. But oh, so I put that on first. Oh, and it was so pretty. And then I added the shadows, but I also used the shadows on my cheek. And then the lipstick is CoverGirl, and it's supposed to be a 24-hour thing. Now I think I put it on backwards because it's 2 in the pack. But baby, this beat it. The face is beat, but it's so soft and pretty, and I love it. I think this could be a good everyday look. All right, enough about that makeup. Just in case the brothers is watching, they don't care. They don't care about that. So as y'all know, Sunday I did a rewind. Every now and then I do a rewind, but the rewind I did, when I do a rewind, it's always a master class for me to see how far I've come as a podcaster and the look of my set and all of that. But that was one of my favorite episodes. It was Dating in the Millennium, and I'm telling you, I had Blue and Ava on. Those were two of my favorite guests. Had a lot of good guests, and I got to get these people back on the panel. But if y'all go back and watch yesterday's episode, hilarious. And there was some real talk in there. And boy, oh boy, and that was back like in 2018, because my nephew was 18 years old at the time. And I'm telling you, we had a good time. Blue is hilarious. Ava, she could barely talk, but she still tried to get in where she could fit in. And we had a good cocktail. I didn't do no measurements, but it was a good cocktail. I told y'all what I used. So if y'all want to try it, y'all can. Speaking of cocktails, let's talk about today's cocktail for conversation. So, I got another Henny situation. Now, I haven't tried it, so I don't know what it tastes like. But what I do know about this one compared to the last one, that Henny Rita was so very good. Ooh, got to go get me another one. But I stuck this one in the freezer thinking that I would be able to have it in the freezer so it could be super, super cold, and it froze. So that let me know the alcohol content in this one is not as high as the Henny Rita. And then tomorrow I will do the Henny Berry. And I think I'm going to do 2 drinks out of the Henny Berry. And this is why I say that. Because I've heard that Henny Berry tastes like an elixir. It tastes like cough syrup. So I'm going to put a little bit in a shot glass just to taste that. If it's not so bad, then I'll drink it that way. But if not, I'm going to make a mixed cocktail out of it. Okay? So let's get this party started and see what this tastes like. And I put this in my C cup because I think it's going to be quite delish. I don't know how much I should put, because if I fill it up, that's the whole dang on bottle. And this like going to the club, 16. Okay, woo, woo, cleared my sinus. Whoa, boy. Okay. Let's see. Got my C cup for Coleman. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Um, let's shake it up some more. Give it a go. This ish is strong. Oh, but you know what I could have put in here? Hold on. It's good, it's strong. But hold on. I know what it need. I'm back. Cause that's strong. It don't taste bad. And y'all know before I do the show, I don't know why. Like I have people like y'all can hear. But okay, so I smoked a cigar. I brushed my teeth. That was a minute ago. But that might change the taste of the cocktail. But I put a little lemon juice in there, and we're gonna put a little Sprite to give it a little kick. Something tells me this is gonna be wonderful. And something told me I was right. Sprite, Sprite. It makes you feel right down here. Y'all remember that girl? That was hilarious. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let us bust down. Woo, yes. It was really too strong. Now the crazy thing was the Henny Rita was stronger because it didn't freeze. That froze, but it has a stronger pungent taste. So I put a little lemon juice in there, and lemonade probably would have really been good because it would have been a nice Arnold Palmer with a kick. But anywho, let's get this party started. And that is good. It's good now. All right. So let's get to it. First, I want to say congratulations to the Michael movie because it has earned $911.9 million in revenue. It is the highest grossing biopic of all times. And this is why I say Michael Jackson is the king of pop. And this is why he is the greatest of all times. He is the blueprint because even in death, he is still doing his Michael thing. Congratulations to the Michael biopic. I'm loving it and I can't wait to see part two. And as I heard, oh, I don't, okay. I heard this over the weekend and I should have. Okay, let me tell you, I just don't be jumping on stuff when they pop off. Like some people do, ooh, they get right on it. I am on my schedule. When I get to it, I get to it. James Harden, punk ass, went to jail. Now they say it was for a weapon. I'm not sure. I didn't read in depth, but the beard went to jail over the weekend. We have to stop doing stuff like we are exempt. Now I don't know exactly what happened. I shouldn't really be reporting this because I haven't read about it, but I just seen the beard pop up and it says he had gone to the jail. I'm sure he didn't stay that long, but we can't be just carrying these guns around, y'all. We ain't like everybody else, if you know what I'm saying. Rules do not apply. That has been proven time and time again. Oh, 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 oh. Mm, that's really, really good. I can't wait to tell my friends. So y'all know I love music, right? I'm just getting right to it. Y'all know I love music, right? And lyrics mean a lot to me. Not just the tunes, not just the beat, not just the arrangement, but the lyrics. And I got a question from Big Sub OG. Shout out to Big Sub OG who has Yori's. It's like a Yori's barbecue food truck in Beaumont, some of the best barbecue around. And he asks, what was Keith Sweat talking about when he was singing that song, I Want Her? Now, the lyrics go, he was like, was he on who? He was like, was he on hallucinates? See you last night, saw you standing there. Couldn't picture the color of your hair. And all I wanted to know, were you really there? Okay, I said, no, boy. I, but it was who? Keith Sweat's voice used to be something else. But see you last night, saw you standing there, couldn't picture the color of your hair, and all I wanted to know, were you really there? Was you really there? He saw her. She was pretty. Because of the club, because you know this is club days, he couldn't really tell through the lights what color her hair was. And she was so beautiful, he couldn't believe what he was seeing. That's what I got from it. But that Keith Sweat boy, gotta sing off key a little bit. My, baby. Ooh. His music was so very good because I think he was linked up with Teddy Riley, and Teddy Riley was the coldest to ever do it in his time. I mean, that New Jack Swing, he had everybody covered, including Michael Jackson. Oh, jam, oh, jam, jam, Teddy jam for me, baby. And my favorite guy song was Groove Me, baby, tonight. Really like the way you groove me. I love Groove Me and Smiley Smile, baby. Man, let me tell you that Aaron Hall, know he could sing, and he comes straight out of the church. He morphed into something I didn't expect. But if you go back and look, you can see Aaron Hall as a teen. Somebody videotaped him singing in church, and that boy sure could sing. I remember seeing Aaron Hall story time. Let's cut to it. I always got a good story time. So, um, we had all my mother. Ooh, my mother used to get us some good concert tickets. She'd been getting her girls good concert tickets since we were like in the eighth, ninth grade, right? So, and we weren't used to sitting like far back. That was back when you could get front row seats for like $80. And every time me and my sister went to a concert, we were very close. But this particular time, I think somebody gave my mom these tickets, and it was like an old school lineup. So it was supposed to be Guy, it was BBD, it was Keith Sweat, and it was Tony. Now, Tony was the opening act. And I noticed as I looked upon the stage, there was only one original um, band member. And then the one guy, I think he was just fugaziing it on the guitar because it just looked like he wasn't doing much of nothing. They really didn't know the words. I was like, okay, this is not good. This is like a fugazi. Okay, then after Tony came on, BBD came on, and BBD shut that shit down. Was to be expected because let me tell you something. If you come from the new edition lineage, they are perfectionists. And I'm telling you, after BBD did Poison and all they did, and Can You Stand? I mean, was it Can You Stand the Rain? No. Um, Anywho, they did all their shits because it's late at night. I done been in the backyard. I'm smoking a cigar. Now I'm sucking down a in a henny iced tea. But I do not have a buzz because that is the first thing I've had to drink in a couple of days. So, um, man, after BBD, everybody else should have went home. Okay, because they did that. But then Guy was supposed to come out. This is why I'm telling this story. But when Guy came out, it was only Aaron Hall. And he was so very rail thin, and his head was big. He looked like a blow pop on a stick, and he cussed us out the entire time. I'm looking for Teddy Riley. I'm looking for his brother, Baby Hall. But it was only Aaron Hall. Now, he sang all the jams, but he cussed us out so very bad. He was like, put your motherfucking hands up before I come out there and slap you in the face. I was just like, okay. What you want me to wave side to side? What you want me to do? Because I do not want to be slapped by you. I'm like, did he smoke all the crack balls, as my granddaddy used to say? Because he is very thin. Good Lord. But that was back in the day. But and then Keith Sweat came out and did his thing. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I've seen Keith Sweat, not these recent Keith Sweat shows, when he looked like he been on the hitty tea, okay? I've seen Keith Sweat all the way up until like, dang, this is good. And settle in. This is on the one. This, if this ain't Henny, if this ain't made by Hennessy, they done got us. Because it is not on the website, like I said. But I can't even think what I was thinking. They're so delicious. Brother Keith. Keith was sliding across. He was singing in the key of Z, boy. I mean to tell you, he was jamming. But I don't know about now. When you get to a certain age, and this is for everyone, not just men, do not put so much beiging in your hair and in your beard. Don't go super duper black because it makes you look older than what you really are. Go like a dark brown if you want to color your beard, if you want to color your hair. Don't go black because the older you get, the lighter your hair should become. It makes you look younger. Message? All right. Let's get to this. What else I got on here before I get to this part of starting? Okay, now let's get to my videos of the day, my TikTok videos of the day. I started noticing I spend so much time on the tickety and the talkie, I might as well get some content. And boy, do I come across some good one. And this one is, what the hell? Take a look.
I see somebody that lost their rabbit ass mind. Now, would you climb a staircase that's hanging off the side of a cliff? I want y'all to meet China's Sky Ladder. Or in other words, the world's most dangerous staircase. With over 4,000 steps. With these staircases being on a 90-degree angle, watch out. Now, the height of this is over 4,700 feet above sea level. In other words, one false move, it's a hell of a drop. Now, they say it takes approximately 3 hours to make it up this tall ladder. It's all about your endurance and your willingness to make it to the top.
Now, they say they supposed to be some of the smartest, okay? You trying to go up yonder? First of all, I want to know how many people then tumbled over, because at that height, I know you get dizzy, and I know there are no railings. Who's doing that? What kind of adrenaline junkies are there over there? Because I'm not climbing up those stairs. Stairway to heaven. Yeah, you're going to end up in heaven. You're going to end up in heaven on them high-ass flights of stairs. You're gonna tumble over. I know people done boo-booed on themselves. I know they done threw up. I know some people have, again, tumbled over. And who keep doing that? Why? Why do you want to? I don't get it. That is one of the stupidest videos I've ever seen. And why? Why? Put in the chat. Why would they do it? Would you do it? I wouldn't do it. Now I'm an adrenaline junkie. I like roller coasters and stuff. But lately, these roller coasters ain't been doing their la-di-da thing. So they've been getting stuck in the air. They've been falling off the railings. I don't want to do that. I've been wanting to zip line, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. But that was the dumbest thing I ever seen. What's up next? Okay. This is what I called, and I need everybody to pay attention. Women, pay attention. The ultimate reality check. Take a look.
Why men always wait until it's too late to get their stuff together?
Because I thought I had another chance. And why wouldn't I? You gave me 67 of them. And so here I am thinking I got more time and more time and more time, because with you, I've always had time. I am legitimately shocked to find you actually have a backbone. You thought I picked you because your positive qualities. I picked you because you picked me over you. And the moment you stop doing that, oh my God, you gonna do this to me? And here's the thing. You think I want you back so I can promote you, so I can do right by you. No, I want you back in that same position that allowed me to be me without consequence. You think I'm just getting my together while I'm too late. It's too late now. I'm changing it. No. The only thing I'm changing is my story.
He's right. He's absolutely right. A lot of times, a man will get better or better themselves after you, because for years and years and years, he could talk sweet nothings to you after he's acted a damn donkey. I've been through that. And then he knows that he can always come back. He knows that it works for you. He knows that the conversation is easy. He knows that y'all have been friends for so very long, but that really ain't your friend because friends don't treat their friends like that. I think it's just, I'm to a point now, when it's a wrap, it's a wrap. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. So you might get 2 chances. You might get 2 dos, but that's it. That's all. Because anything done over and over again is a habit. That's who you are. That's who you is. And baby, it ain't that much love. And that goes for men too. You can't keep letting a woman treat you any old kind of way. This is for people. I'm not about gender bashing, okay? I'm not about male bashing. I'm not about men bashing, because It's some men out there that do their thing, and I see them every single day. I have a lot of homeboys that do well in their relationships. I have a lot of girlfriends who have amazing husbands. They're amazing husbands. They're amazing fathers. They are amazing people. So I'm not here for the bash. And boy, this makeup is makeup. And God, cover girl did that. I don't. Click clock, click clock. I am cute. Boy. And this had time to come down. That's why I got it in the bun, y'all. The sidebar. Let me tell you why I got it in the bun. So I've been out in my V-bar tent, my gazebo, right? But I didn't zip the braids up in the zipper because it's full, it's netted all around and it's a net at the top. And you can sit out there if you want to get some sun, but yet you won't get the bugs because you know I'm about to start tanning out there. Oh, it's about to go down. But not only that, it's like I don't want anything getting in my hair. So that's why it's up in a bun. Because when I'm out there smoking my stogies, and I got to show y'all my favorite cigars. Anywho, okay, I digress. I got into my own self. Let's get back to this list. Okay. Baby, his face was cracked. Ooh, I can't wait to show y'all this one. This one is so very good. Take a look.
Okay, let me ask you, what's your body count?
The same as your mom.
The same as your mom.
I told y'all. I wonder what he had to say. I wish I could see that whole entire clip. I wish I could see it because he didn't have no words after that. What's your body count? Same as your mama's. So you got to be from the hood to be that quick. Because we from the hood are very, 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 very quick. And that was funny to me. And men don't really want to know how many men you slept with. They don't. Ooh, so good. Mm. They don't want to know how many people you slept with. Their egos cannot take it. So sisters, my vanilla sisters, my Asian sisters, my Mexican sisters, my Italian sisters, my Mongolian sisters, my Puerto Rican sisters, my sisters, black sisters. When a man asks you, and at this wonderful seasoned age, people shouldn't be asking that question because I'm 54. Do not ask a woman how many men she has slept with. We're not going to ask you because we don't have enough belts for you, okay? Unless you know you got a late start and you ain't been sleeping with nobody, we don't. You're not gonna be able to tell us how many women you slept with. And men, you can't handle the number, even if it's 3. That's 3 more than you want to know about. So, do not tell. Don't ask, don't tell. And if they do ask, you say the same amount as your mama. Oh, that was so very good to me. Same amount as your mama that slept with. Probably some of the same ones. Anywho. All right. What in the PPP? Look at this.
This is a good one. This is Katrina Mason, formerly Christopher Mason. Yes, from Downey, California. The father of 6 has been sentenced to 9 years in federal prison for stealing $2 million in a PPP fraud scheme. And she used the money for gender transition surgery. Did I say that right? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. She went from a man to a woman. She paid for the surgery. She used all that stolen money. Not only did she pay for herself, she paid for 2 friends' gender surgery. Yeah, she was like the gender surgery Santa Claus. And what's messed up is she has 6 kids, 2 baby mamas. She owes $70,000 in back child support. She didn't even give them money. Like, you stole $2 million. You could have gave them $70,000 and take care of your back. That's how selfish Katrina, formerly Christopher Mason, was. And now she's going to an all-male prison, which I don't know. That may be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure how that works. I'm sure some dudes in that prison can't wait to get their hands on her. But her eyebrows is banging. I ain't even gonna lie. Her eyebrows is incredible.
First of all, he got kids upon kids upon kids. But You had all them kids and didn't know that, well, Caitlyn Jenner, is that Caitlyn? Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Mr. Jenner, who used to be married to Mrs. Jenner, because I can't think of their names right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about. He was married, did the Olympics, then married the mama, the Kardashian mama, and then wanted to dress up like a woman. Why have all them damn kids if you're gonna do that? Why are you gonna set those boundaries of confusion? But not only did this young man do that, Chris somebody, I don't want to mess up, I don't want to call it the name I think it is, because that's one of my homeboys. I don't want to mess his name up. But his original name was Chris, and he changed to Caitlyn. I think that's what he changed to, Carly, something like that. And he not only got himself a sex change with the PPP loan, he got his homies too. And homeboy was right, his eyebrows was on point, and he was a beautiful woman. So he had to be a handsome man. And you still didn't pay no child support with all that P to the P to the P you got. So good luck in the cell with the brothers, because they put him in a male prison. Now, I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't. If you done got a full sex change, I don't know if they left his member, but if you got a full sex change, bro, jail ain't gonna be good for you. They putting a woman, well, it really ain't a woman, because you're still a man. You was born a man. But anyway, this, my love, my boys and girls, my friends, me mob, should be common sense. Take a look.
If you live on the wild side and like to use public jacuzzis, listen to the 3 tips on when never to get in one. These tips are from a jacuzzi manufacturer. They said if you see foam when the jets are turned off, it means it's not filtering properly. Don't get in. If you see scum along the sides of it, it means it's not being cleaned properly. Don't get in. And if you can't see to the bottom, it means that the chemicals are not working or there's not enough. Don't get in.
Now, if you roll up on a jacuzzi and it's foggy, bubbly, or has a rim around it like you done been in a tub about to let the water out, why would you get in it? Why does somebody have to tell you that? That should be common freaking sense. I am a germaphobe to a certain extent. And you wouldn't have to tell me that. I don't want the jacuzzi publicly much anyway. It's got to be a 5-star type of situation. But why would somebody have to tell you that? But you know, it's certain kind of people that's kind of nasty. I don't want to judge, but it ain't us. You ain't got to tell nobody, BLACK, that looks weird, that looks gross. We're not getting in. Nope, we're not doing it. That should be the common to the sense. Okay? I know this is jingly jangling and clickety clocking in your ear, but it is so good. I think the first hit of it wasn't that good because it was not as cold as it needed to be. Because I'm gonna just give y'all some pointers. The Henny ready to drink cocktails have to be cold, or they don't taste very good. They be strong. So cool it up. Ooh, y'all know I got a segment called We in Trouble. And this one is called Oh Damn. Take a look.
Read this word.
Zelma. I learned cursive in 3rd grade.
Read this word. Hey, the word up on there. You gotta go to another car. Read this word.
This cursive? I can't read cursive.
It's a Z or a Q. You tell me.
What that say? Yeah, yellow?
Read this word.
Your spelling sucks.
Read this word. Corella. Jarella? Corella. That's a J. J-E. I don't know cursive. Read this word.
Cursive. What the?
Read this word. Crema?
Spromo?
It said crema. Jarella. Next word. That was just a hard one. Read this word. Yelra. It's in like Spanish. What the f is this? Read this word.
So I have been watching these inserts about people who can't read, and a lot of them that can't understand cursive. Well, I remember my nephew was in high school. He was like, well, they didn't teach us that. They didn't teach us that but I know how to spell my name, Amy, because grandma taught me. I think I know why. This is just my humble opinion. It's not facts. This is just my humble opinion. Why they stopped teaching cursive writing in school? Well, do you see where the world is right now? You see where the United States is right now, right? Just roll with me, follow me, take that walk. Walk with me. Walk with me. Okay. Everything in the government, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, blah, 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 woody woo, dot, dot, dot. Everything is in cursive. If the generations behind us do not know how to read cursive writing and they don't know how to write it, they cannot read the documents. Make you say, huh. Like we can look at a government piece of paper and we can, especially that's in calligraphy, because my mother wrote calligraphy, and we can read it. Anybody 50 years, well, let's not say 50 years older. Let's say maybe 35. 35, they can read cursive because they taught cursive. But once my nephew's generation, they stopped teaching cursive writing. So if you see anything, any government form, like they don't even have to sign their signatures anymore. Everything is DocuSign. I'm proud of my little signature. Baby, my cursive writing is the bomb. It's very sexy. It's very giving. And now I can write my name and everybody can just write a scribbly line and it won't matter. So don't teach it. Anywho, okay. I want to close out with this. Y'all take a look at this while I talk. So you know the World Cup is here in Houston. I don't know if it's still going on. I haven't been watching, but I have been seeing the soccer players on the tick and the talk and on the gram. And oh my God, I know the girls are out, the gold diggers. See, those athletes are very young. They're too young for me. They're not looking for anybody my age, but if you are, you're so you're so fine. I mean, look at all this God made. Oh my God. And I know they out. I know they out. Some of them can't speak English. We don't care. Because God made you wonderfully. Do y'all like, this is chocolate. This is a Neapolitan situation. Ooh, Lord, thank you. Thank you for your grace and thank you for your mercy and thank you for the making of the man. Well, this is your girl, Mimi Michelle. I've been so excited to come back on. And I haven't really wanted to tape. I've just been really tired. But I said, I got to do it tonight so y'all will get this on your lunch break today. This is your girl, Mimi Michelle, your hairstylist, your author, and your podcaster. And you have been tuning in to Silk Sessions After Hours Unfiltered. Now, before I get out of here, because I know we're going to wrap it up, B, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share the content, and click that like button. And don't forget, next Thursday is the big debut of my novel, Camille, The Birth of a Reckoning. Get that and get the whole trilogy. The Night Shift at Hope Central. You're going to have the Night Shift at Hope Central, the Second Dose of Deception, the Second Dose of Deception, the Reckoning, and the Rebirth. Camille, the Rebirth of a Reckoning. Thank you, love you, and I'll see you Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday. Mwah.